Most relationships don't fail because of conflict. They fail because people stop feeling appreciated. That's uncomfortable to hear, especially for people who see themselves as competent, responsible, and dependable. But it's true. Relationships don't slowly erode because someone didn't do their job. They erode because effort goes unnoticed long enough that people emotionally check out. More details on that in a moment. Technical skills solve problems, but people skills build careers. Compassionate Geek online on-demand training empowers IT teams to be easy to work with and create positive customer experiences. That means fewer conflicts, happier users, and a more successful IT team. Give your team the skills they need on their schedule. Visit CompassionateGeek.com to get started today. There's a link to the course in the notes just below. Most of us don't wake up thinking, today I'm going to treat people like transactions. It just happens. It happened to me early in my career. It happened in my first marriage. You know the pattern. You do this for me, I'll do that for you. Fair, efficient, emotionally empty. My spouse Janet taught me something that changed how I think about relationships. She says thank you for everything. Doing the dishes, taking out the trash, plugging in the car charger, making the bed, all the ordinary, expected stuff. A couple of years into our relationship, it hit me. Those thank yous made me feel appreciated, not managed, not evaluated, appreciated. And I realized we weren't keeping score. We were both committed to creating a good relationship for each other, an oasis of comfort, not a contract of obligations. That lesson applies everywhere, especially in IT. In IT, work shows up as tickets, alerts, interruptions, and escalations. In personal life, it shows up as chores, favors, responsibilities, and routines. Someone does something, someone else responds. The task gets completed. The loop closes. On to the next thing. Efficient? Yes. Relational? Not always. That's the difference between transactional and relational relationships. Transactional relationships sound like this. I do this, you do that, we're even. Relational relationships sound like this. I see you, I value your effort, we're in this together. Transactions are unavoidable. You can't run an IT department, a business, or even a household without them. The problem is when transactions replace relationships instead of living inside them. That's when people feel invisible. That's when goodwill disappears. That's when friction becomes personal. You see this clearly in IT. In a purely transactional IT environment, users submit tickets, IT resolves issues, and success is measured by speed and closure rates. Metrics matter, structure matters. But when that's all there is, IT becomes a vending machine, a utility, a cost center. Users see problems, not people. IT sees tickets, not humans. And when something goes wrong, and it will, there's no trust buffer. Every delay feels like negligence. Every explanation sounds like an excuse. Relational IT feels different. Tickets still exist, but conversations matter. SLAs still matter, but trust matters more. IT is viewed as a partner, not just a fixer. Relational IT teams explain context, not just outcomes. They acknowledge effort, not just compliance, and they say thank you for patience, clarity, and cooperation. That's where thank you stops being polite and starts being leadership. This is where people push back. It's their job. They're supposed to do that. If I say thank you all the time, it loses meaning. Well, that mindset keeps relationships transactional. Saying thank you isn't about rewarding people for doing the bare minimum. It's about recognizing effort and humanity, especially in routine moments. It's about meeting one of the most basic human needs, the need to feel appreciated. Think about how often this happens. A user submits a clear ticket, a coworker joins a late call, a customer stays calm during troubleshooting, a partner handles a routine task at home. None of these are heroic. All of them matter. Gratitude doesn't lower standards, it strengthens relationships. This lines up perfectly with the Compassionate Geek's 5 principles: technical competence, compassion, empathy, good listening, and treating others with dignity and respect. Gratitude activates all 5 at once. One of the most powerful training exercises I use is asking people to go to a coworker and say thank you for something specific. The impact is immediate. People light up, not because the action was extraordinary, but because someone noticed. So here's a New Year's resolution that actually works. This year, say thank you more often, especially for routine, expected things, not automatically, not performatively. Say it specifically and sincerely. In IT, thank users for clear tickets. Thank coworkers for support. Thank customers for patience. At home, thank your partner for everyday tasks. Thank your kids for effort, not just results. Thank your friends for simply showing up. Transactional systems keep work moving. Relational behaviors keep people engaged. You don't need fewer transactions, you need more relationships wrapped around them. As the new year begins, choose to notice effort, choose to acknowledge people, choose to say thank you. Not because you have to, but because relationships are worth protecting. Be like Janet. Say thank you, even for the small, ordinary things. Be sure to press the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. Want more? You'll find tips and training on IT customer service, teamwork, and leadership at CompassionateGeek.com. And thank you.